Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? Easy pictures to draw. We're going over a caricature of Miley Cyrus, and it was kind of hard to find a picture of her that is not kind of her making a stupid face. So I kind of found this picture, and basically, let me tell you what we're going to do. This is a caricature, but it is a park caricature. These are basically the equivalent of caricatures that we did from life. You know what I mean? Like if you got a customer, like in a theme park, they come up to you and say, "Hey, I want this caricature." You know, blah 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 blah. You know, and so this is kind of an equivalent of those. It's your impression of that person. This isn't a a long format painting. You have to, we do tons and tons of different sketches, things like that. This is just a like I said, a park sketch. They're meant to be about 5 to 10 minutes, and that's pretty much it. Again, it's just kind of an impression of who they are. And I can talk to you about the equipment we're using. I use just all of this is a pencil of any kind, doesn't matter. I just use this blue one because I picked it up right here. And I'm going to do that for the slight, very simple undersketch. And then I'm going to be using this marker. It's a pointed. Any marker with a point is good, no matter what it is. Any Sharpie you find in the store, it just has to have like a beveled tip, you know what I mean? Go down, and that's pretty much all you need. The other things about the markers, I mean, Sharpies are great. The other things about marker would be careful because some of them kind of really drip into the paper, so some release ink a lot faster. I've noticed that, and that's just something you're gonna have to play around with, you know what I mean? And kind of how new the marker is. Just that's just really something you like the Crayola markers in those big packets. I know a few of my friends that draw in theme parks, they stick by those a lot. If the theme park doesn't give them a marker. So anyways, let me kind of get to this actual caricature. I'm kind of rambling on about the materials. You can tell the type she is. She's kind of a little kid kind of face. Kind of has this, I'm not even trying to talk smack, but she has this kind of like Justin Bieber type look to her, especially in this photo. She's kind of a big, kind of what do you call that? Fat in the face, that kind of thing, like the cheeks. I have that too, actually. You have like a boyish. I have this kind of boyish look. You know what I mean? Like little kid look, like childlike look. And she's got that thing going on right now. And I'm drawing just like I said, just very messy and quick. What I'm doing is I'm looking for just what her general features are going to be. You know what I mean? And they're going to be pretty simplistic, I think, in this one. And this is just for proportion's sake. Little tiny head. And I'm going to grab that paper, which is just, like I said, a very, 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 very just vague idea of her proportions, and throw another piece of paper over it. And I can vaguely see that. And this is just something, you don't even have to do that stage, actually. You can't even see it on camera, I don't think. And so I'm going to go in, and I'm going to go into her eyes first. She's still going to have feminine eyes, for sure. I'm almost going to accentuate that. Because that's kind of, again, that's part of the makeup type as well. It's got kind of a little bit of eyelid. I'm going to throw that in there. I'm going to draw a much thicker line for the eyeshadow area, the eyelash, than opposed to that little crack, the eyelid crack above that. Let me see. Let's see if I adjust the camera. The lower line down here is not going to be as dark. I might thicken it up as it gets to the end there, again for eyeshadow's sake. She does kind of have that tarantula eye thing going on. And eyeball, the iris and the pupil. She has blue eyes, so I'm going to make that obvious there by not filling that in. If it was dark eyes, normally I fill in the whole thing with black. But since it's not, I don't. Other side. Making it as equal as I can. Oops. Evening out. Oops, sorry. Trying to get the eyeshadows to look like they're on the same face. The eyeshadow. Look at the eyelashes. She's looking in the kind of our direction, kind of maybe a little bit past us. And change things as you need them too, you know what I mean? This is not, again, a photograph, it's an impression, so try to like change things as you need them. As they serve your drawing. She's kind of, her nose is a little bit flat, but for the most part her nose is not a huge part of her character. She's kind of this small, flat nose, really. No clue if she had any kind of work done on her face. Probably not, you know. I mean, maybe, actually. It's Hollywood, right? Draw on the face. Wait, actually, I'm going to wait a little bit. Going down to her lip type. She's a very kind of basic lip type. A little bit of a crack, open a little bit. Her lips actually look kind of odd. Like something's been going on. You know what I mean? But they're not giant or anything like that. And then contour the face. Pretty small chin, nothing crazy. Draw a little bit here for the containing the nose. Like I said, she has kind of big cheeks there. That'd be more accentuated in color, which I'm not going to do. Her ears, not too big, kind of normal, round ear, nothing. She has no distinct shape to her ear, pretty much in any way. A few of these earrings on there, you throw that on for just kind of a touch. I forgot her eyebrows, which is a big part of it. Marker's dying, forgive me. Her eyebrows are pretty dark. They're not that big, but they're pretty dark. Probably because she colors them in and stuff, right? Like women do. Going up to the hair. Actually, what I usually do with the hair is I tack the hairline first. You know what I mean? I'm trying to figure out where that's going. I do that first because the you know, this other outside part, you can kind of flub that a little bit, and you won't be able to tell that much. Man, she really looks like Justin Bieber in this photo. Up here. Let's see if you hopefully you can see that part. Yeah. And it's blondish hair, and there is kind of different rules on that, like different perspectives on that. You can do it lighter because it's darker, but you don't have to because it's darker. You can do it lighter because it's lighter colored hair. If you're working with black and white. Neck goes downward. Small shoulders. She doesn't really have any outfit on. I'm just going to give her some generic outfit of any kind. She's got the shoulders there. And now what I do is I kind of go back and I say, well, what could I add to this that'll make this a little bit better? Maybe increase the lines on the side of the mouth here. Kind of make her look like she's got more cheeks going on. Like she already has a lot of cheeks going on. Maybe what I could do is do this right here, very, because there's her hair is a little bit dark at the root, and you can see it more on the side. So maybe cross hatch that in there a little bit. I mean, if this is a park sketch, I would think about it, but since it's just kind of a demo, I would kind of do that. You know, make sure it's, you know, you can do that down here as well. It was a little bit out of focus. Hopefully most of that, you know, it's fine. I'm going to actually outline the entire lip there to make it look more feminine. It was looking a little bit too masculine. Put little nicks and lines and stuff like that. The reason I do that is it seems to add a tiny layer of detail that you might not normally have. And if I'm really trying to push the femininity, wow, I would actually, like I said, well, one second. Where's that? It was the top of that eye over there. I would actually kind of make this thicker if I have to. I would literally make the eyelashes a little bit thicker. And maybe the last thing, like it says marker's dying. Maybe the last thing I would, what do you call it? I throw a little nick down there underneath the mouth. I would maybe throw a little bit of darkness here. Sometimes that gives a little bit of an extra layer of, kind of like a 3D. Like I said, that's even a long one right there. That's a long caricature. Normally it's like 5 minutes. Boom, boom, boom. You do these things and people are in line, and usually those are 5 minutes. But I took like 10 minutes on that. So I took my time, stuff like that. So anyways, that's a park sketch. If you want any more, let me know down below. Who do you want me to draw? I already got a few suggestions. This was one of them. So anyways, thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate it. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments, and enjoy this next screen. See you.